Eventually, down the line, there's going to be an expectation, if you're in a relationship with a single mother, the single mother is going to expect the guy to provide, not just for you, but for the kid. And so that adds like sort of a double duty to provide for a child that's not yours. The issue with that, though, is there's all the responsibility, but none of the corresponding authority. So she might expect you to provide, but she might not allow you as the guy to have any authority over the child. To me, if you're going to be responsible providing for a child and you're going to step in as a stepfather, you aren't given authority over the kid. Like, most single moms are not going to like allow you to discipline their kid, but they will expect you to provide for their kid. So it's all the responsibility with none of the authority. And actually, there are some single mothers who have an expectation that the guy start providing instantly. For example, you hear these stories of women wanting men to pay for the babysitter like on the first date.
This brutally exposes the raw unfairness men face with single mothers, expected to carry full financial responsibility for kids that aren't theirs, yet denied any real authority or respect in raising them. It's a one-sided deal where men are bank accounts, not partners. Some women even demand support up front, treating men like wallets instead of equals. It's exploitation disguised as family.
Meet somebody and have kids could be even a little bit intimidating, you know, because single moms, they have a lot of responsibilities. And,
and you got to step up, especially if you've never even had kids.
Yeah, exactly. So, and you have to realize that I feel like you are, I don't know if I can, you will always be choice number 2. Do you agree to that?
This brutally sums up the harsh truth. Men stepping into single mums' lives are often stuck as backup options, second choice, not priority. They're expected to take on big responsibilities with little appreciation or respect, always knowing they're competing for attention and love. It's a thankless role where men sacrifice and get sidelined, treated like plan B in someone else's life.
I'm making $300K a year with a hot girl, but she have a baby. What's your advice? Be honest, I'm fit and sexy.
If you like the girl, man, stay with her. My dad married a hot girl with a baby. My mom, right? She had my sister. She's dope. I didn't even know that she wasn't my dad's biological daughter until someone like told me. And I was like old and shit. I didn't even know we had different dads. You know, he just took her in and it was fine. It depends on if you like the girl.
This brutally exposes the reality. Women often want men to provide unconditionally, no questions asked, baby or not. Men are expected to step up financially and emotionally, regardless of past baggage, simply because they're fit and sexy or successful. It's less about love and more about what the man can offer, turning relationships into transactions where men carry the burden.
When you're a guy and you make money, you want to put and invest your money in your offspring, not in other people's offspring. Yeah, that's just the natural way of the world. That's how things go. Men typically want to take care of their own children. Now,
what if she's a millionaire and she helps and builds an empire with that man?
Okay, well, even better. If you're a millionaire, you're going to probably want a guy that's a millionaire too, right?
Exactly, but who said anything about a broke guy?
Yeah, but okay, good. So what do millionaires have that are men?
But my thing is, like...
Hold on, answer the question. What do men have that are millionaires? Options, which means they can date girls that aren't millionaires and be happy. You, on the other hand, can't date a broke guy and be happy. So they can get a girl that's 21, that isn't a millionaire, that doesn't have children, that can give him a family, and he won't have to take on someone else's kids.
Men don't owe it to anyone to date single mums. Taking on someone else's children and baggage is a huge responsibility that not every man wants or should accept. Men deserve relationships where they're valued, not burdened with obligations that aren't theirs. Choosing a partner without complicated ties is a smart move, not a moral failing.
I married a single mom. That was an experience by itself. My mom told me, Walter, why are you marrying a single mom? You know what we're gonna have to go through? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it because one, I did it for religion because I was moving in with her. I didn't want to be like a bad person. So I came from Barbados a year in. I met that chick at Wynwood downtown, and then 6 months later we dated, and then we got married a year after. Point being is that like in that moment, I felt alone. And let me explain. So any guy that's dating a single mom, if you live with that person, it's her and her kid against you, always in the house. It may sound weird, but like that is a feeling I can't ever replicate. It's a horrible feeling. Long story short, basically I dated her, you know, she was a very good girl, cook, clean, smash whenever I wanted to. She was perfect. The problem was that like the kid came between me and her. It's not gonna be all scenarios, but at the same time it's like, look, I can't say America to win, become successful, be somebody, right? That was holding me back. I'll never forget. I sat in my car one day after I was like, yo, I'm not happy. I gotta figure this shit out because like I care about her, I respect her, but I just can't be in this scenario. So I went on YouTube. I typed in how to date a single mother. Man, when I tell you I found videos, I found a bunch of our friends we met doing podcasts. I found a bunch of other creators. And I'm like, yo, I can't do this shit no more.
Men are expected to take on the heavy burden of raising kids that aren't theirs, a responsibility many simply can't handle emotionally or mentally. Women, meanwhile, rarely face the same pressure to care for other women's children. If roles were reversed, no woman would tolerate stepping into that kind of complicated situation. It's unfair how society pushes men to bear this unequal load.
If you don't want to end up heartbroken or broke AF, there are 5 things you need to know before you date a single mom. Number 1, you're not her priority. She's got a kid, the kid's the priority. Kids require a lot of attention just to keep the little beasts alive and unharmed. Just the tip number 2, if she's a crappy mom, she's not a keeper. If she can't even care about her kid, she's not going to be able to care about you. Just the tip number 3, it's a package deal. Even if she's an amazing woman, no matter what, if she's coming out of a split or if she's a single mom, she's got baggage. We've all got baggage, but she's got extra baggage. Which brings us to just the tip number 4. You're not my daddy. I know if you've ever dated a single mom, you've heard that. Just the tip number 5, baby daddy is also part of the package deal. Unless baby daddy died, he's still in the picture, even if he isn't.
This truly lays it out. Dating a single mum means signing up for second place. Her kid always comes first. You're not the priority, just a package deal with extra baggage, including the ever-present baby daddy drama. Men get stuck with emotional and financial weight they didn't sign up for, while society expects them to just deal with it. It's a raw, unfair reality.
Why is dating a single mother so hard?
Because they're ungrateful. I remember the last single mom girlfriend that I had. Her name was Jaleesa. Her daughter's name was Jaden. She was about 7 years old. I noticed that their big struggle is the morning. She's supposed to get up, brush her teeth, wash her face, get dressed, make her cereal. But like a typical 7-year-old, she wants to get up and walk around the house with the cover over her and shit, just bullshitting around. Her and her mom would get into, what's the point of me being here if I can't solve problems? Jaden was obsessed with trolls. I take my black ass to Walmart. I get markers, block letters. After I order troll stickers specific, I say, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make you a big ass poster board that says Jaden's morning checklist. Every day you get up and do these things without your mama having to tell you this shit, you're gonna get a sticker. Every 14 stickers you accumulate, I gotta buy you something. Mom wasn't even anywhere near impressed. She's just looking like, that happens on Thursday, right? I'm a waiter. I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I come over on Monday. Both of these little heifers is giving me attitude because I wasn't there during the weekend to put the shit together.
This story brutally exposes the thankless trap many men fall into when dating single mums. He steps up, tries to bring structure, helps raise a kid that's not his, and what does he get? Attitude and zero appreciation. It's a lose-lose situation. You're expected to act like a father, but treated like an outsider. No respect, no gratitude, just emotional labor dumped on you for nothing in return.
I tell guys all the time, don't take single mothers seriously. Like, it's not in your best interest as a man. And when you look at it from a pragmatic standpoint, right? If you come in, you're responsible for taking care of that child. You're responsible for raising that child, protecting that child, provisioning for that child, etc. You have all the responsibility without any authority. I can't even slap that kid if he fucks up. It's not my kid. It's not my kid. So what does it look? What is a responsibility without authority? It's slavery. I'm responsible for this kid, but I can't even exert what I want on that child. Now I get what you're saying. No, it's not like that. But most women, if the child isn't yours and you come into the relationship and you smack that kid for being an idiot, she's gonna say, "Don't hit my kid," and I can't discipline the kid the way that I want. And that's a problem because I'm responsible for the kid, but I can't even raise him the way that I want.
The trap exposed. Dating a single mum often means signing up to be a full-time provider and protector for a kid that isn't yours. Yet you're treated like an outsider when it comes to discipline or decision-making. That's not fatherhood, that's servitude. You're expected to give everything, but you're not allowed to lead. No authority, no respect, just used and sidelined. Thanks for watching Manhood. If you want access to exclusive episodes and want to support the channel, hit that join button and become a member. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if it hit home. Drop your stories and thoughts in the comments. We read everyone. See you tomorrow.